Hi everyone, let's go to one more video in our Diecast channel. In this video I'm going to show you this 1970 Camaro. This is a Camaro Z-28 that's made by ERTL Collectibles, American Muscle, and on the scale 1 to 18. This car is really very nice. It's I can say it's an American icon of the 1970s. And the Z-28 badge we can see here, it's very rich in details. It's not the most sophisticated ERTL models just like the Authentics or New Auto World, but still a very nice model. I really like those wheels and tires. Those are very typical of the 1970s. They're very nice. The blinkers here are actually painted over. They're not pieces of acrylic. They're put in metal, but they're cast in metal and painted over, but they are very well made. The headlights and the blinkers are pretty much realistic, just like this grill, which is not actually a grill, but it really mocks the grill with a piece of plastic, and with all this groove in here, made in the plastic, and the chrome and the painting schemes are all correct. The Z-28 badge is right here at the right place, as well as this Camaro badge right here at the tip of the front of the car. And this part, I think it was made of fiberglass in a real car. I'm not quite sure of it. So let's take a look at the engine. Let's take a look at the engine. As we can see, the engine bay and the engine are very well made and very well reproduced with separate pieces instead of just having one big piece of plastic simulated an engine. We have actually an engine, a V8 engine, 350, which is maybe considered one of the best engines GM has ever made, and it doesn't have any cables and wires and stuff like that. It just has hose and the reinforcements we have inside the engine bay, as well as the brake system. But it's still very well made. It's very nice for this model here, which is a ERTL budget model actually. The hinge is a little bit big, but it's not as thick as we find in some different models. Let's see the interior. The interior is all made in black. The seats do fold forward. We can see the passenger seats, the front seat and the back seat. The floor is not carpet actually, but it's texture plastic, which mocks the carpet pretty well. And the dashboard and stick shift and steering wheel are very well made and well reproduced. The rear has got very nice and realistic tail lights, as well as a bumper and a license plate. The bumper here doesn't have any sign of cast markings and stuff like that, but all things that are supposed to have in a real bumper, just like those rivets and bolts. These are all correct, as well as the spoiler here. And the driver's side, steering wheel that looks very good, and dashboard that looks pretty realistic, though it's all made of stickers. These door panels here came out very nice. The hinge here is not the one that simulates a real car opening feature, but still very well made. There are no seat belts, but the seats are pretty much realistic. There is a headliner. It's all made in black. It's made in the same piece of plastic that composes the windows. So it really looks nice. Really looks good. I also like this trim here that's made below the door, as well as those badges and all details you find in this car. I intend to further detail this trim around the window, but still going to take a little while to do that since I have some other priorities in my collection. So I'd say this car is very nice to have in a diecast collection, especially if you admire muscle cars just like I do. And Camaros in special are some of my favorite. So I'd like to thank you for watching the video, for your likes, your comments. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel, to leave your likes and comments below, and to click the bell for news. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.